The hallways of Sebum Girls High School are quiet, sunlight streaming through tall windows. Students in dark blue uniforms move with a practiced hush, carrying heavy textbooks and heavier expectations. But in their pockets, a different world churns. Glowing screens, rapid-fire messages, and notifications that never stop. Here, the real social life unfolds, not in the corridors, but in the chaotic, unforgiving space of the group chat. For some, this digital space is a prison, where a social death sentence can be delivered with a few keystrokes. This is a modern cruelty. No visible bruises, but deep, lasting wounds. It often starts with a shared photo or misunderstood comment, spiraling into a digital mobbing that isolates and shames. Technology, meant to connect, is weaponized to dismantle confidence and will. This is not just drama, it's psychological warfare, waged in the one place a teen can't escape, their own phone. We must understand how a simple group chat can become a courtroom, where a young girl is judged and ostracized without a fair trial. The evidence is digital, but the pain is real, following them everywhere. This is a story of sisterhood betrayed, a story that demands to be told. In South Korea, KakaoTalk is more than a messaging app. It's the heartbeat of teenage life. From morning to night, students' lives are organized through its yellow interface, homework, group projects, even complaints. Without it, you're invisible, missing out on information, invitations, and the casual chatter that builds friendships. Group chats exist for every social configuration, each with its own rules and hierarchies. Leaving a chat is a dramatic statement, often seen as a break from the group. The lifeline becomes a leash. Every message, sticker, or delayed response is scrutinized. The pressure to perform, to fit in, is relentless. Unread messages become a source of anxiety, a reminder of conversations happening without you, or about you. Exclusion is easy. A new chat is created, leaving one person out, a digital door slammed shut. The victim may not know, but the silence and inside jokes make it clear. The tool meant for connection becomes the most efficient weapon for isolation. Cruelty rarely starts with a direct insult. It begins subtly, like a slow poison. A comment in a group chat. "Suji, your face looks round in this picture, haha." The haha masks the jab as a joke. Others join in, sensing a shift. "She always tries to be the center of attention. Remember that pink jacket? My eyes hurt." The chat becomes an echo chamber, reinforcing negativity and planning exclusion. Let's ignore her questions in the class chat. The attack escalates from commentary to strategy. The final stage, a new group chat, created just to confront the target. The ambush is direct and overwhelming. "Suji, why are you so fake? No one here likes you." Suji pleads. "What did I do?" The answer, "You exist." Outnumbered and defenseless, her pleas are met with scorn. The digital format strips away empathy. She's no longer a person, just a name on a screen. The attackers feel powerful, united by anonymity. The cruelty is calculated, relentless, and public. The group chat becomes a weapon, turning friendship into a battlefield. The victim is left isolated, confused, and broken. This is the anatomy of a digital attack, subtle, strategic, and devastating. In the fast-paced world of group chats, words feel fleeting, but a screenshot makes them permanent. A single tap turns a moment of humiliation into a trophy, shared and saved long after the conversation ends. Screenshots amplify and decontextualize, spreading shame far beyond the original group. For victims, it's a nightmare. Their worst moments circulated as proof of their outcast status. Screenshots become tools for blackmail. "If you tell, I'll post this everywhere." Victims are trapped, forced into silence by the threat of greater humiliation. Screenshots can be manipulated, fabricating evidence and framing the victim as the aggressor. The digital world becomes a hall of mirrors, where reality is distorted and escape is impossible. What was once a tool for truth becomes a weapon for lies. The screenshot enforces power, ensuring the victim's compliance and isolation. Digital torment never stays online. It poisons every aspect of school life. Cold shoulders in the hallway mirror the silence of the group chat. Suji walks into class. Laughter stops, eyes turn away. She's a ghost, visible but ignored. Group projects become nightmares. She's left out, her contributions dismissed. Grades suffer, not from lack of knowledge, but from exclusion. The pressure to escape grows. Many victims feign illness or hide in the library to avoid humiliation. The school becomes a site of trauma, not learning. For some, transferring schools is the only option, leaving friends, starting over, while bullies face no consequences. Sometimes the victim is forced to apologize for being bullied, a final crushing humiliation. The barrage of hostility takes a devastating toll on mental health. Anxiety is constant. A message notification triggers panic, not excitement. Victims live in fight or flight, sleep deprived and on edge. Self-worth erodes. Bullies' words become the inner voice. Depression deepens. Joy fades. Isolation grows. Victims withdraw from friends and family, locked in their rooms, overwhelmed by hopelessness. In South Korea, mental health stigma keeps many silent, afraid to seek help. The pain feels permanent, escape impossible. In the worst cases, despair leads to thoughts of self-harm or suicide. The digital torment is a nightmare, with real, life-or-death consequences. The silent screams of these victims are a collective wound that demands compassion. Among girls, social aggression is uniquely complex, rooted in pressure to maintain harmony and avoid confrontation. Instead of physical fights, battles are waged through reputation, inclusion, and exclusion. The group chat is the perfect arena for this indirect warfare. Sisterhood is a double-edged sword, bonds are strong, but betrayal is catastrophic. Secrets become weapons, and former friends turn into enemies. Appearance and social status are paramount. Standing out, for better or worse, makes you a target. The group enforces conformity. Anyone who disrupts the balance risks being cut down. The pressure cooker environment of Korean schools amplifies these dynamics. Competition and comparison breed jealousy. Success can feel like a threat. Bullying becomes a twisted strategy to eliminate rivals and maintain social order. The first step to change is breaking the silence that protects this abuse. Psychological bullying is not just girls being girls. It's a serious problem with real consequences. Victims must be empowered to know they are not to blame. Their pain is valid. Schools and parents must shift from blame to proactive support, with confidential reporting and trained educators. Accountability should focus on education and empathy, not just punishment. Restorative justice and digital citizenship can help bullies understand the impact of their actions. Open conversations about jealousy, conformity, and social media are essential. True strength is in building each other up, not tearing down. Breaking the silence is a collective responsibility. Students, parents, and schools must all act. Stories like Suji's are not isolated. They reflect a deeper societal issue. The group chat is a public square without rules or mercy. We can't look away. We must demand digital empathy and justice from tech companies, lawmakers, schools, and parents. Most importantly, students hold the power to change the culture from within. Refuse to participate in cruelty. Send support, not scorn. Small acts of courage can transform toxic environments. True sisterhood means protecting each other, especially when it's hard. Let's make today a turning point. Phones should connect, not destroy. Justice and empathy must be practiced, not just preached. The silence is broken. Now the work begins.